Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Isolate, Meditate, Create. This is day 80 of this experience. We've done 80 days of meditating together. And for those of you who are new to this experience, welcome. And if you missed any of the previous 80 days, you can go to my YouTube channel, Jessica Lynn Johnson, Soaring Solo Artist on YouTube, and you will find all 80 videos plus a bunch of other bonus videos with tips and insights into solo theater. So please feel free to check that out as well. Isolate, Meditate, Create is dedicated to connecting us all in our creativity and in community during stay at home. So every hump day, every Wednesday, we get together at 9 a.m. Pacific time and we do this. So thank you for joining me. And also for those of you who don't know me, I am the founder and CEO of Soaring Solo, which is a company dedicated to the direction and development of one person plays. So that's what I am blessed to do in this world. Please make sure that you have something nearby you to write with and write on. As soon as we're done meditating together, we are going to jump right into writing. So find a comfortable seated position and just close your eyes, and let's start to just slow everything down and focus on our breath. Audible exhales out if you need them, and just deep inhales, filling every inch of your body with relaxing breath. And really try to allow your mind to clear, to become a blank canvas, letting any thoughts that are rattling around or racing through just pass by, pass through. Try not to attach to any of them. Just be here in this present moment. Letting go of to-do lists and personal dramas and anxieties and worries. You can pick those things up at the end of this experience if you want, but for right now, let's just let those go and focus solely on our breath. And imagine with every inhale, you are filling your body with warm and nourishing light. So just really see that in your mind's eye on every inhale. Softening and relaxing you, calming you. And take a moment to do a body scan from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. Notice where you are carrying any discomfort or tension or pain, where you're clenching muscles. And just imagine breathing deeply into those places, filling those places with warm, nourishing light, and further relaxing, releasing, and calming. And just feel the energy of the support in this call right now, the support of everyone on this call, the physical support of the ground or the chair, the floor beneath you. My support, your own support. Just feel that energy and bask in that, knowing that you are in safe, creative, supportive community. And now start to imagine that on every in breath, you are breathing in those things that serve you, things that fill your cup and get you through your day. Whatever those things are for you, imagine breathing them in on your in breath. Optimism, hope, kindness, curiosity, innovation, creativity, passion, excitement, generosity, abundance. Whatever it is you need to breathe in, just imagine calling that into your experience on your in breath. And with every out breath, start to release those things that do not serve you in this moment, letting go of those things that are keeping you stuck or holding you back, allowing your exhale to represent releasing those things back to the world. Pessimism, bigotry, scarcity, jealousy, resentment, bitterness, unkindness, impatience, unforgiveness, limited thinking, negative thinking. Letting those things go in your out breath and continuing this cycle of breathing in things that serve you and fill your cup and exhaling those things that do not. Just continue on for a moment in this cycle. And start to imagine that your breath is transforming, and now on your out breath, you are able to return to the world whatever it is that you have to give. So you're continuing to breathe in those things that serve you, and now on your out breath, you are giving back. You're giving back your humor, you're giving back your talents, your kindness, your patience, your forgiveness, your encouragement. Whatever you can give, just imagine on your out breath returning those things to the world. Breathing in what serves you, and on your exhale, giving back. Just continue on for a moment in this cycle of giving and receiving. And in the next few moments, I'm going to guide you through a visualization. And keeping your eyes closed and your breath deep and your body relaxed, just go on this journey with me and try not to censor yourself or control or any just no censorship or control in this next moment. Just let yourself be very surrendered and trust your intuition and your creativity. Trust what comes up for you, knowing you never have to share anything that comes up unless you choose to. So be very free in this experience. I want you to call to mind your relationship to education, your relationship to education. So just thinking back to your earliest memories of education and flashing forward as far as your education went, and maybe you're still studying things. This doesn't have to be formal in the sense of college or university. Maybe it's just taking classes of things that interest you. But just the idea of being a student, the idea of learning something new, being educated. And as you look at the trajectory of your education, your relationship to it. What kind of student have you been? Were you acing your experiences, always doing very well? Did you find that you were falling behind more often and that it was challenging for you? Did you enjoy school? Did you enjoy learning? Did you not? Spend a moment exploring your relationship to education. What things come up for you as you remember that? And what people come into your mind as you recall your relationship to education? What teachers or fellow students come into your mind? Who were some of the main characters in your educational life? What types of things did you enjoy learning about, and what things bored you? What things were you disinterested in, and what things were you passionate about? What type of education do you feel served you best or was the best match for you? Was it studying outside of college or high school, taking other sorts of courses and classes, maybe in art or piano lessons or tennis lessons or things like that? Or was it your university years or high school years, elementary school, being homeschooled? What type of education just really felt like the right fit for you, or you really thrived and came to life? And for some of you, maybe that education was just real world education, being thrown into the real world and learning on the fly, learning through experience. And in this present moment today, as you look at any gaps and things that you don't know as much about as you would like to know about, what education would you like to receive today? What would you like to learn about today? Or what are you in the midst of learning about that you're passionate about or curious about in this moment. Just take another moment to really be in this exploration of your relationship to education for your whole life. And just see what final memories and realizations and insights come up for you. And taking another deep breath in. And on our exhale, just slowly coming back to this present moment and opening our eyes. And go ahead and reach for whatever it is you have to write with or write on. I'm going to set my timer for 8 minutes. And just go ahead and write very freely about whatever came up for you. If you need some pointers with that, you can just write a first person monologue detailing what came up for you. You could write a piece of poetry or song lyrics if that's what came up for you. You could write a multiple character scene if that's what came up for you, or maybe a teacher and you having a learning moment. Whatever it is, just be uncensored and free. And I'll let you know when your time is up. Just under 3 minutes left, just under 3 minutes. Just about 30 seconds left. Okay, and go ahead and bring your writing to a close. And as I always say, if you're writing in a journal or something like that, or scrap paper, I would encourage you to transcribe what you've written into a document on your computer so it's saved somewhere. And especially if an ambition of yours is to create a solo show, you never know which pieces are going to end up being pertinent to the final draft of your show. So keep everything, keep it safe and in one place. I always recommend Google Documents. I think Google Documents are fantastic. And also you may consider finding someone who is safe and supportive to share what you've written, someone who can hold that space for you in your infancy stages of writing, whatever this piece might be for you. And I think the two types of feedback I often recommend when you're in the beginning stages are just asking someone to give you praises, things that resonated, that they enjoyed, and questions, anything that they needed more clarity on or expansion upon. That's usually a good place to start with feedback on solo work, because again, remember, we're trying to hone our own voice. We're not trying to have too many cooks in the kitchen giving us their opinions, but we do want feedback so we're not just in a creative cave by ourselves without any outside eyes. So as you'll see in the chat, I put a bunch of announcements. We have so much going on this month. I'm really excited within the Soaring Solo community. We're live streaming a bunch of shows over at the White Fire Theater, which I've had the honor to direct. So if you look in the chat, you'll see that. And all of this information is also on my website, jessicalynjohnson.com. So don't feel like you have to write it all down or anything. But yeah, we have a lot of shows coming up this weekend in particular. Is Queen Mab and the International Man of Mystery by Catherine Barnes. That's 7 p.m. on Saturday night. And Catherine, I think you're on this call, so please feel free to put the ticketing link or any information about the show that you want But Catherine is a fantastic musician and singer. She's hysterical. She plays a bunch of characters. So it's multimedia, multi-character, multi-instrument, an absolutely fantastic one-woman show. And I'm so proud to direct it. So that's happening this Saturday night at 7 p.m. So tune in. The best way to kind of see how people are doing theater these days is to tune in and check it out for yourself and see if that's something that resonates for you and how you would want to do your solo show. And then on Sunday night, the following night, is Diana Barco. She's toured internationally with her one-woman show Shattered. She did the Edinburgh Fringe. She's been to New York City and United Solo. She's done a bunch of stuff. Just a really fantastic solo artist. And her information is also on my website. So that's Shattered this coming Sunday night, 6 p.m. JessicaLynnJohnson.com. Just go under events and upcoming solo shows. Both shows are just $15. Partial proceeds go toward saving the White Fire Theater, keeping White Fire Theater afloat here in Los Angeles. It's so important to support the arts right now. The following weekend, we have Chrissy Meth by Crystal Bush and Shady by Smokey Campbell. So that's going to be an awesome weekend as well. More information on my website about that. And then closing out August with the live streaming from the Soaring Solo community is Luca Lyman, and she's doing Island Girl, a rescue mission happening on Thursday, August 27th. So I'll give you more details about all of that later, but that's all of our August solo shows that are live streaming from White Fire. And then the last weekend of August is a really great educational opportunity, and that's called Empowerment Weekend. It's brought to you by the Los Angeles Women's Theater Festival. I'm actually on the board for the LA Women's Theater Festival. I started with them about a decade ago, actually, as a volunteer and performer, and now I sit on the board, and I'm so proud to be affiliated with this organization, this nonprofit. So Empowerment Weekend, it's Friday through Sunday, just jam-packed with workshops and panels about solo theater from industry professionals. It's only $25. So it's a really, really affordable event, and you don't have to come to every single part of it. You can just come to whatever you can. It's all on Zoom. So that's $25. Again, you can find out information for that on my website. Just go under events, and then you'll see creative workshops and networking events. Click there and you will see that as well. And then my next 100% free, 100% awesome solo theater class, which is welcome to all stages of development and experience levels. Everybody is welcome. That's happening September 12th, Saturday, September 12th, from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Pacific time in September. So, and I should have also mentioned that with the LA Women's Theater Festival Empowerment Weekend, that's not just for women. All gender expressions, all sexes are welcome to attend. Everybody gets to learn from that experience, and we'll have men on our panels and workshops as well. So it's open to everyone. But yeah, so my free class, you just need to RSVP for my free class happening on September 12th at 10 a.m. You RSVP under free stuff on my website. And you don't need to bring anything to my class, just show up and I will guide you through a writing prompt. So pretty easy breezy as far as that's concerned. And then also in August is the world premiere of the Soaring Solo Salon, which I'm doing at the White Fire Theater. I will be live streaming there, and I've selected 6 extraordinary solo artists that are going to be sharing brand new solo theater excerpts that they will have memorized, and they're going to be sharing with you, but they are works in progress. So we're really excited. There's going to be 6 of them rotating safely in and out of the theater throughout the evening, so that we can maintain social distancing and all of the other safety practices, and yet still get people on a stage performing and sharing their stories. So that's Wednesday, August 26th at 7 p.m. Tickets are $15. And again, proceeds go toward helping to save the White Fire Theater. You can get your tickets on my website under events, creative workshops, and networking events. And also, if any of you are interested in working with me in a more professional capacity, especially if you don't know me or know what I do, I am a full-time director and developer of solo theater. So you can email me at soaringsoloartist@gmail.com or fill out a contact card on my website. But yeah, soaringsoloartist@gmail.com. An initial consultation with me is just $59 for an hour. I do power pair sessions with you, me, and another solo artist. Those are 75-minute sessions for just $45. And then I also have ongoing small groups, which are 6 solo artists at a time. It's kind of like a solo artist writer's room. And those are just $35. And all of that is online. All of that is via Zoom. So you can be anywhere in the world and be a part of this community. And our next Isolate, Meditate, Create is happening next Wednesday. So August 19th, 9 a.m. It's this exact same link. You don't need to RSVP, just show up. And please share this link with anyone you think might benefit from it and who would like to join us. Everyone is welcome. And if you missed any previous IMCs or you'd like to watch some other solo theater tips and videos, just visit my YouTube channel, Jessica Lynn Johnson, Soaring Solo Artist. And again, I have 2 YouTube channels, but you'll know you're on the right one because it'll have, 80, 90 videos about solo theater, and the other one just has videos of my puppy, which aren't going to be very useful to you in your solo journey. All right, I think that's everything. That was a lot. Thank you all so very much for joining me today. Again, feel free to email me with any questions, visit my website, and I'll leave the chat up for a few seconds if you all want to, or a few minutes if you all want to engage afterward, and I'll see you soon. Thank you so much.